2021 season of Hockomock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School. Today's matchup, the 91st Thanksgiving Day meeting between the Foxborough Warriors and the Mansfield Hornets. Coming to you from the Alumni Field in Mansfield. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Frank Chapul. Now, let's join Doug and Frank down on the field for today's pregame commentary.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Doug Seuss, Frank Chapul here at Alumni Field in Mansfield for the, I'm not sure, I think it's the 90th edition of this game, somewhere around
something
there, right?
like that, yeah.
Big game today, actually. Records do not matter. Foxborough obviously coming in after a tough loss against Duxbury last week. They're 9-2. Mansfield 6-4. Mansfield's lost to some really tough opponents, Frank.
Oh, I know. This is going to be a heck of a game. I'm telling you, Mansfield realizes full well. And I was reading about Mike in the paper. He said they haven't played since 2016 at home, and given the fact that we beat them up in Fenway Park in a game that we should never have won, I don't think. And today, this is their Super Bowl. It's our Super Bowl for that matter too. But this is more about people, Doug. You know this. I mean, you participated in this game. This is more about people. It's two of the greatest coaches in the United States are coaching in this game. People don't even realize that Jack's going for 300 wins. Mike Redding is about 250 right now. I mean, these are two great coaches and nice people, wonderful people, and it's all about family.
It sure is. And today, again, they didn't play last year. The spring season, Foxborough had a COVID situation that actually wiped out, which would have been a spring Turkey Day game.
Sure.
You referenced the game 3 years ago at Fenway. I myself was in Florida watching the game on my iPad, enjoying it, and it was like about 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Foxborough certainly was a heavy underdog. They came through with a big win. But that's what it is all about in this series. Records do not matter. Teams that come in with the better record don't always walk away with the win.
Well, we've seen it. You and I have seen a lot of games over the years, and we know that it's all emotion. It's emotion. Once the first score goes in, I remember a game when my son Ross played in this game, and we scored first. They scored 35 points right after that. So you never know. You never know. So I'm looking forward to this. This is a great day. It's going to be 45, 50 degrees, and we don't see this often on Thanksgiving Day. So it's exciting.
And last week, Foxborough, again, the semifinal game, state semifinal against Duxbury. Foxborough raced out to a quick 14-point lead. Everything was looking real good. And then Duxbury found our weakness, which is our pass secondary.
Yep.
If we're not able to put pressure on a team, our secondary becomes susceptible to the pass. They're good, but that is the one Achilles heel for our team.
We said that right from the get-go, that if you're going to beat Foxborough, you got to beat them through the air. And not that the kids are weak, but that is the linebackers on this team are outstanding, the best I've seen in a long, long time. But, sometimes they're susceptible. I mean, you can't be great at every single position. So Duxbury's a great coach, and he has a great coach over there, and they found the weakness, just like you said.
Right. And Foxborough comes in with a high-scoring offense. Dylan Gordon, 30-something touchdowns. Nobody seems to know the exact amount. I read different things all the time, but we know he's on the plus side of 30. Yep. Today's his last game. What do you expect out of Dylan?
A good game. A good game. I was just talking to him. He's an exciting young man, and he's getting recruited by a lot of nice schools right now. We were just talking about Vanderbilt's looking at him very seriously and coming up to see him this week. So, I know that it's going to be a long recruiting season at the end of this football game for a lot of these kids. We got some pretty good football players on this team, and Mansfield does too.
All right. So in a short while, we'll be joining you from the bleachers. We're not in the booth today, which is fine. Last time I think Frank and I were here, it was like 12 degrees, raining, sideways, everything else. But our whole crew is working their butts off today on Thanksgiving to bring you this telecast, and we hope you enjoy it.
basketball, Emma Bain, Nina Brown.
All right, everybody, welcome
Alyssa
back
Corlino,
to Alumni Field here at
Isabella
Mansfield.
Gomes,
Mansfield High School
Isabella
Complex.
Cavallas,
Doug Seuss, Frank Jaffoon bringing
Haley
you today's
Maserati,
action.
Dylan Marston.
It's a beautiful day. This is one of the better Thanksgiving days that I can recall. I missed a few, but, you know, I've been to a lot, and not too many of them have been better than this, Frank.
Oh, this is a great day. This is a great day. This is going to be about 50 degrees today, Doug, which you don't get on November 25th too often.
You sure don't. Right now, they're introducing the senior players from both squads. It should be a good game today. Mansfield, a down year for them in the sense that last year they were, you know, 2 years ago they were like state champs or something like that. Coach Redding's done an awesome job since taking over 20-something years ago. And his matchups with Jack Martinelli have always been quite the good battles. But today should be no different. We'll throw out the records. We'll concentrate on the play on the field. And it really should be a good one. And again, the conditions are perfect to play football under. Frank and I did a game here years ago. Some of you folks probably heard us tell it too many times, but we were on top of the press box in the middle of a driving, freezing rainstorm. The wind was blowing, and, you know, terrible conditions for us, but bad for the players as well. So today, the weather and stuff should not be a factor. I mean, it's a dry field. You know, the passing game, the running game, Frank, right?
Yeah. This is going to be a great game. I can tell you right now.
For the Warriors, Steve Petrillo.
For Foxborough, the year that these kids have had, 9-2 year, 9-game winning streak, coming to an end last week in the state semifinal game against Duxbury.
Yep.
But, you know, some years they only played 9-10 games. They had a 9-win season, hopefully 10. But senior class really has stepped up. Dylan Gordon.
They really have. Yeah, they really have. Gordon's the MVP in the league.
Without doubt.
Rashard Way, outstanding wide receiver, but he won't be playing today. He's not going to be playing today. He's got had a situation in the Duxbury game where I guess we're.
Well, at Sharkey's definitely out. Sharkey, the other receiver, is out. But Tom Marcasello, the senior quarterback, his first year running the team, and he's done nothing less than spectacular. I believe he has like 25 touchdown passes.
Something ridiculous, yeah.
And again, I don't think my senior year we scored 25 touchdowns as a team. So yeah, between his efforts and Gordon's efforts, and then we've mentioned it several times, Frank, the line play this year.
Fabulous, fabulous. The offensive line, we're going to focus on them a little bit more today than usual because they have open holes year and year, all year long. It's been a fabulous job for the offensive line.
And that's even after they lost their center, senior captain Eric Christensen, who was a key component of that.
Right.
But they've made some adjustments. Dylan Kerrigan moved over from his guard position to center.
They've done a great job.
And then they got Pat Penny stepped in, did a really good job. Stephen Bridges has played well. Aiden Hughes has had an enormous year. And then the junior, Huck Finn there has had a really good year too. So collectively as a group, they've provided a lot of holes for Gordon and a lot of pass protection for Marcasello.
Absolutely, without question.
How about a big hand for all of these senior football players playing in that final game of the season.
So this is the first game in Mansfield since 16, I believe.
Yeah, 2016 they said, yeah.
Right, 2018 was their home year. They played at Fenway. Colossal game, epic game.
In the spring there was no game because of the COVID.
That's right. So this is you know, a big thing for the Mansfield Hornets. Not the same not playing on Memorial Park, though. Scene of a lot of good games years past.
Once again, welcome Foxborough Warriors and the Mansfield Hornets.
I remember some big snowstorms on that field back there, too. They're all fired up. And make no mistake about it, this is a good Mansfield team. They've lost some tough games this year.
Yeah. Yeah, losing twice to KP, who's playing in the Super Bowl next weekend. Lost to Franklin, who was the #1 seed in Division I. And then North Attleboro, they lost in overtime. And North Attleboro's playing in the Super Bowl next week.
That's right.
So,
they lost to Milford, I think, too, didn't they? Did they lose?
No, they beat
Milford.
They beat Milford, which Milford is a very good football team. That's Foxborough's first game that we lost.
He was so passionate about sports that quite often you would find him on the field coaching, officiating, or cheering.
Yeah, Wade's dressed there, Frank.
Is he?
He's out there #2. So it's Tommy Sharkey that's not able to play today. So
in the state of Massachusetts, serving on the Massachusetts Independent Football.
I got some bad information.
And the Southeastern Mass Football Officials Association boards. In 2015, Ken was honored by the Gridiron Club of Greater Boston with the William Stewart Award as the Outstanding High School Football Official of the Year. He had such a devotion to the sport of football that he loved waking up every Thanksgiving morning with his bag packed and ready to go officiate some of the oldest and biggest high school rivalries in the state of Massachusetts. Ken met many of his lifelong friends on the football field, whether they were in stripes or on the sideline or even in uniform. He has been referred to as an officiating legend in the state of Massachusetts. It is fitting that Ken be honored today, Thanksgiving Day, on his favorite day of the year. Please welcome Ken's family, his wife Mary Ellen, his children Kenny III of Mansfield, and Kate Fallon Camo and her husband Chris Camo of Norton. Thank you.
those of you at home that are unfamiliar, Ken Fallon, Mansfield native, had roots to Foxborough too. He worked at the Foxborough company early in his life, but long time football official, great softball player, by the way. Passed away this past year, and he left his thumbprint on a lot of people's lives. So it's very fitting that they honor him today at this game.
Actually, he's responsible for my son Paul reffing. He grabbed Paul and said, "Look, you're going to be a referee," and he was 20 years old and just getting out of college. And Kenny said to me, I've known Kenny for years like you, and he said, "I want your son to referee. We need some referees." He's been there 25 years or 23 years now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a friend of many.
Great guy, great guy.
Really good guy.
Wonderful family.
Yep. He's a big man too.
Yep.
Very big man with a big heart.
His daughter Katie was the, I don't know if she still is, the softball coach at Franklin.
She was at Franklin for a while. She still may be there.
Yep.
Towards the officials, players, and your fellow spectators. Please do your part to make all athletic contests a positive, enjoyable experience.
You know, we made mention, Dougie, that this is not only a team day for these kids, but this is a people day. We talked about two of the greatest coaches ever in the Hockomock League, if not the two best coaches, in Mike Redding and Jack Martinelli. I mean, Jack's going to be, he's just shy of 300 wins, and Mike's got about 250 or 250 plus right now. And so they're really, I think, the two winningest coaches in the Hockomock League, and obviously both Hall of Fame coaches. So
yeah,
it's nice to honor them as well.
That's true. And one thing I just noticed, partner, is we don't have rosters.
Yeah, that's not going to be good probably.
So we're going to have the national anthem, I believe, right here.
Yep. We would like to acknowledge all military veterans and active military personnel in attendance today. If you are a veteran or currently serving our nation, please stand so you can be recognized for your great and much appreciated service to our great country. Thank you. Now we direct your attention to the flags in the scoreboard end zone and Heroes Corner. Please pay honor and respect to the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
We got to get a roster up here.
Yeah, maybe somebody in the truck can scrounge one up somewhere. Nice playing of the national anthem by the Mansfield Band. There was a time that the Mansfield Band was 100 strong back in the 70s. They toured the world, actually. They were that good. Still pretty good, just a lot less kids playing. Well, we will have the kickoff momentarily.
And for the folks, and especially in Mansfield, who haven't seen this kid Carpenter kick, you're in for a treat. This Sam Carpenter, our kicker in Foxborough, is one of the best kickers in the state, if not the best. Dougie and I have seen him kick as many as 3 field goals in a game, which is almost unheard of for a high school kid. It is unheard of
at a high school level. Back for Foxborough, we have Rashad Way and Louis Solham. I'm sorry, Tony Solham. Apologize. Louis graduated last year.
We're gonna see a lot of Solham today, I'm told.
And this one's going to Solham.
Watch this speed.
Very electrifying young man. Brings it out past the 30-yard line, up to about 33. We have a flag behind the play. It's probably going to be against Foxborough.
There is a flag on the play.
Probably a block in the back.
Yeah, no doubt. An early one. It's going to move Foxborough back 15 yards, unfortunately, so they'll set up their initial drive inside their own 20, I think. Nope, actually at the 23, so. All right, 1st and 10, the Warriors break the huddle. Tarmar Casella, senior quarterback, number 9. Got Dylan Gordon, number 8, behind him.
From the 23.
And they're in the spread formation as always, shotgun. Dylan Kerrigan, the center. Motion, Medeiros. And here's the handoff to Gordon off the left side. And first play, he's out to the 38-yard line, so a 15-yard gain by Gordon.
He just gets going every game. He's right from the get-go. Right from the get-go,
Dylan Gordon. Replay. Trying the left side there, and He doesn't need much space,
No.
and once he gets open, it's pretty much over. His speed is phenomenal.
The Mansfield people are going to in for a treat to watch this kid.
Moore in motion, and now we're going to see Gordon bounce this one out a little bit further.
You get another 4 or 5.
27 and 53 for Mansfield.
We apologize. We don't have programs, so we'd like to get a program so we can call the names of these young men.
All right, we're going to see this.
Yep.
All right, you see Penny there, 54, pulling, and we're going to pick up like 4 yards, so we'll take that. 2nd and 6. And we're going to see a pass, and this one just outside the reach of Rashad Way. Marcussello, a little play action there.
He had him beat, too.
He did. He had a step on him. 3rd down and 6 now. All right, we're going to see the end of this play. Way had the step. The ball is just outside his reach.
Marcussello's had a fabulous year, Doug, huh?
He sure has. I mean, for someone that never played varsity quarterback before.
Got about 25 touchdowns or more. I don't even remember.
Just some of his leadership, too.
Yep.
Quarterback's obviously a key position. You're the guy that stirs everything. So
great kid.
Here we go. We got motion. That's Solham in motion. Well, we're going to have a timeout by Foxborough. Apparently the coaching staff saw something they didn't like and going to make a change here. Call timeout, get things regrouped. All right. I'm excited about this weather.
I know it.
I got to tell you.
I know it.
I mean, this is almost, I'm not going to say T-shirt weather, but certainly, you don't need a jacket.
It's like springtime.
Yeah. I wore my jacket so I could get in here today.
Yeah.
I haven't broke this thing out. I can't remember how long. Surprised it still fits. So here we go. 3rd and about 6 for Foxborough. Ball at their own 42-yard line, 43 maybe. You can see a little motion again. And we're going to see a rollout. That ball is dropped. Broken up.
I think 21 broke it up.
Frone, it looks like, number 21. I can see his number on the back, name on the back of his jersey. So that ball was close to being completed. Way had it within his grasp, but it was broken up at the last second.
Yeah, I think it was just tipped at the end.
So Foxborough be punting. Carpenter also does the punting chores for the Warriors. Back deep for Mansfield. It looks like number 5.
The hard thing to believe is this young man never played football before last year.
Until the spring. He doesn't even have a year of it under his belt. Not a bad kick, a little high. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds. So Mansfield will take over inside their 30-yard line.
We finally got a roster.
We got rosters. We got something to work with.
Yep.
All right.
Now you get an opportunity to see some pretty good defensive players right here. Doug and I have been talking about these guys all year, especially the sophomore linebackers. They're just outstanding, outstanding. You'll hear a lot of Moore and O'Grady.
Yeah, O'Grady's 44 and Lincoln Moore is 42, sophomores. Yep. On the carry, there's number 2 from Mansfield. That's C.J. Bell.
C.J. Bell on the carry. Dylan Gordon on the stop.
Dylan Gordon, who plays both ways for Foxborough. Nice game by Bell. He gets about 6, almost 7 yards. Bring up a short 2nd down.
Just something to watch for as we go along here. Dylan Gordon has had 3 interception returns for touchdowns already, besides the 35 touchdowns that he scored running the football and catching the football.
Right. So 2nd and about 4 for the Hornets. Foxborough showing blitz with Moore in a gap. This is going to be a straight head handoff, and it's a big hole. This is Scarpolini here.
That was outstanding blocking by Mansfield.
Sure was.
Up front.
Scarpolini on the carry. Rashad Way on the start.
We're going to see a replay of
Let's
this.
take a look at this.
That is a gain of
Big hole, big hole.
yards. First and 10 Hornets at their own 49.
Great blocking by Mansfield.
Scarpellini, like third generation Hornet player. His dad, Tony, was a quarterback back in, like, I'm going to guess, like
In the 80s.
yeah, 90, somewhere around there. But young man's a good ball player. We're going to see a nice pass attempt here and a completion as well.
Well, missed the tackle.
Zukowski's pass is complete to
Well, we talked about it earlier, Doug.
Right.
The weakness in Foxborough is at the defensive backfield positions.
20, Steve Petrillo.
I wouldn't call it a weakness. It's just they're just not as strong as the other positions.
Yeah. So that was Trevor Foley on the reception.
That's a gain of 28 yards.
28-yard gain there.
Hornets at the Warrior.
Zukowski, the quarterback, nice little out pattern, turned upfield. So Mansfield now deep in Foxborough territory, the 23-yard line. We're going to see a little play-action pass. Screen pass set up.
Set up pretty well, too, but there was
It
a
was.
nice,
We
nice
got
play.
Petrillo and Moore on the tackle over there.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Reverse angle here. You see Finn here in quick, but that's part of the design right there. Dumps it off, and Petrillo and Moore on the tackle.
On the play. Second down and 2 at the Warrior 15.
All right, it's 2nd and 2 now, down at the Warrior 15-yard line. Mansfield showing a mix of things so far, run and pass. All right, not a lot there. Number 11 on the carry for Mansfield is Connor Curtis.
Brian Butler on the carry, Dylan Kerrigan on the stop.
Kerrigan on the tackle. I'm sorry, Brian Butler was the ball carrier.
He's limping a little bit, Dylan Kerrigan.
Third down.
What a year he's had. We talk about him all the time. The linebackers from Foxborough are the best I've seen. And 2 of them are sophomores, so they're just loaded with talent.
No gain on the play. We get 3rd. And we're going to see a keeper here. And this, right by O'Grady. Nice little move there.
Yep.
By Connor Curtis. He's going to get the first down.
Connor Curtis on the carry, Rashad Way on the stop.
Let's take a look at it. Nice move.
He sidestepped O'Grady right there.
First down.
All right, first they outside the 10-yard line. They can pick up a first down without scoring. The Foxborough defense will be tested now. We got motion. We're going to see a toss. Oh, good hit by Kerrigan.
Nice tackle by Dylan Kerrigan right there, number 53.
Fisher on the carry, 52. Kerrigan on the tackle. Yep. He may have lost a yard or no gain anyhow.
2nd and 10.
Boy, he can fill a hole, can he?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he lost a yard, but this Kerrigan shoots the gap right here.
Nice tackle.
That nice shoulder contact there, proper tackling technique there. So we have a 2nd and we'll still say 10. Mansfield spreads it out a little bit more now. They got twin receivers to the Foxborough side. We're going to see motion. We're going to see a little play action pass. We get some pressure now. Moore and O'Grady.
Moore, yeah.
O'Grady's got him.
Great job by O'Grady.
Yep. His length really came into play there, Frank.
Yeah, exactly. And we're looking at a 6'2", 6'3" sophomore who could probably put on another 15 or 20 before he's done.
Right. So you have Zukowski rolls out, and this is O'Grady with the long reach, gets a hold of his shirt and drags him down. So they lose about 5 on that one. So we're at a 3rd and 16. Now again, Mansfield can still pick up a first down without scoring. They got to get inside the 1 to do that. Scarpellini's going to be the only back in the backfield. They're going trips receivers to the far side. You're going to see pass. You get a little screen to the backside. Well designed. It's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Hornets.
Well designed play by Mike Redding.
That's That's a 15-yard touchdown.
42 is Ryan DiGirolamo.
Connor Zukowski to number 42, Ryan DiGirolamo.
Mike Redding's got a great offensive mind, too. And he was an outstanding wide receiver at Holy Cross when he was in college. And another North Attleboro product, just like his buddy Donnie Johnson, who's the coach down there now.
James Gillerin, an extra point.
All right, we have John Weinstein in to do the kicking, and he's good.
And good.
So Mansfield scores on their first drive. You're gonna see this is well designed. They basically went power to their right, and they backsided this thing.
Yep.
And it's well blocked. I mean, there was literally only one or two Foxborough defenders in the area to even have a chance to make the tackle there. So
those were some good offensive plays that Redding has called.
Very good. So Foxborough now has to answer. Their second possession coming up. Again, we have Way and Solham back for the return. And Gillerin will once again tee it up to kick off for the Hornets.
Make no mistake about it, Mansfield can put some points on the board too. They have a lot of talent in that backfield.
And we're going again to Solham. Oh, he's got a full head of steam again. He gets to the corner. He's got the edge. He needs a block right there. Stiff was out there, but not enough. Solham brings it out past the 35-yard line. Nice return by Tony.
Yeah, it's a great return. He's only a junior too, right?
Sophomore.
Oh, he's a sophomore.
Another sophomore as well.
That's right. That's right.
Sophomore class is pretty deep in talent. The only thing holding more of them back from playing is the senior class.
Yeah. Yep. Because we only had like 12 juniors on the team, right?
Something like that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So here we go. We're back to action. Now we got more in. It's like the H-back. And Gordon is still the deep tailback. And he's going to get the handoff. And he's going to find a couple yards. Going to get about 4, maybe 5 yards off that carry. Again, trying the left side of the Foxborough line.
Along with Braden Vino. Gain of 5. Second down and 5.
So we have second and 5 from the 43 of Foxborough.
Let's see if we can shake Gordon loose here.
All right, coming down on 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Game still in the early stages. Now we're going to show twins to the near side. Again, Moore's still in his like the H-back. And we're going to see another timeout by Foxborough. Oh, Hornets this time. Okay. So while we have a moment here too, I just wanted to point out, Frank, the right corner that we look at where they called Heroes Corner.
Yeah. Yep.
That is a fantastic tribute
impressive,
over there. Right?
Impressive. Very impressive.
The alumni of Mansfield and some of the citizens really came together on that one. You have 7 flagpoles. All the branches of the service are displayed with their flags, and obviously the United States flag in the middle, but a pretty impressive thing. And when you go over there, there's monuments and plaques as well. So yeah, it's really awesome. I got to give them a lot of credit, without a doubt. So back to action here. Mansfield coming with a blitz. Gordon's going to bounce it out. Oh, he's not getting away from that tackle.
Nice tackle. Nice tackle.
27 is James Fischera on the tackle. He stopped a big run from Gordon there because Gordon
he had the corner. He had the corner.
He had the corner.
From the 40.
He just stayed at home.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see Foxborough blocked that pretty well except for him. He snuck in undetected. So now the loss on that play, Foxborough's a 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 situation. Their own 40-yard line. They got to get to their own 48. Trips to the far side, Way all alone on the right. Audible here from Coach Carew. Here comes the blitz. We're going deep. Way's he's being held. Yeah, you're going to get a little interference there. I'll be honest, I'm not sure that was going to be a catchable ball. It looked a little underthrown. but Way had no way of getting to the ball because he's being pushed away from it.
Yep, that's exactly right.
And that's why he's going to get this call. See that as you can tell, that ball's a little short. He may have got there. He's a very talented young man. So Foxborough get 15 out of that. That's not a spot foul. That's a walk-off, 15 yards. They'll put the ball in Mansfield territory.
15-yard penalty. First and 10
He was all over him, too.
He was. So now Warriors will take over at the Mansfield 45. So their first venture into the Hornet territory.
Boy, what a pleasure it is being in the sun over here, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, let's see if we can get off the ball here pretty good.
All right. We're almost like in a double wing formation right now. You can see some motion there. We're going to see a halfback option pass.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be picked off.
Almost.
Should have been.
Almost.
I think this is the first time I've seen Gordon throw the ball this year.
That might be the last.
Second down and 10 from the 45.
Got a little too much air underneath there, I
Yeah,
think.
wait. That's why I thought it was going to be picked off because you actually had three Mansfield jerseys near to the ball. Foxborough's intended receiver, actually 88, is the younger Gordon, Nolan. So he almost had a Gordon-to-Gordon connection right there. And it goes Dillon off the left side.
Another nice tackle.
Really, really nice job over there.
And there's a penalty coming. Something's going on here. Maybe a hold.
92, Pedro Cruz on that tackle.
Pedro Cruz on the stop. There are flags.
Have to sort this one out. Mansfield's walking away like it's against them. Now we're going to see maybe we can pick up something here. Oh, late hit. Yeah, his late hit came in. Gordon was on the ground. Got drilled with his shoulder. Unnecessary by all means.
Foul against the Hornets. First and 10.
Mike Redding certainly not happy with that.
27.
Yeah, nice defensive play, and then you give up 15 yards on the penalty. So Foxborough now down at inside the 30-yard line at the 27 of Mansfield.
Boy, that's a load backfield right there with Moore and Gordon.
Gordon's going to plow ahead
Dylan Gordon.
right up the gut. He's going to pick up about 4 yards, I think.
Aiden Devlin on the stop.
Devlin on a stop for the Hornets.
Jeff Jean. A gain of 4 yards.
Second down and about 7.
Second and 6.
I think
From the 24.
I think a little misdirection might help here, but again, Gordon got a little bit of that. He's still going.
Oh, boy, still going, yep.
Shows a little bit of that Le'Veon Bell foot action there where he kind of like just pitter-patters his feet looking for the hole. And then once he finds it, he's like full speed ahead. But right there, you see a little stutter step.
Yep.
And he's not down. We've seen all year long, he's not an easy person to tackle.
And
he
can break him just as soon as he hits that line, too. He's gone.
So we're going to see him again, and we're going up the gut for about another 4 yards.
Yep.
Dylan Gordon again on the carry.
The other thing, too, is Frank, he has a forward lean all the time.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, though. He falls forward. He's got 3 yards.
Yeah.
Gain of 4.
You'll see this replay here.
Yeah.
You'll see what we're talking about. Watch at the end of this play. You'll see as he goes down, see how he stretches out.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of kids learning the game of football at the youth level don't realize that. You know, when they get hit, they just want to drop to the ground. You don't want to lean forward for that extra yard or two. Gordon's got that down to a science.
Yep.
Here we go. Big second down play.
Marcus
Marcusell's going to keep that one.
I don't know if that was
might have been.
I missed the handoff. I don't know.
Could have been, Coach.
Well, let's take a peek.
Tom Marcuseller on the keeper.
Could have been a broken play.
Let's take another quick look at it right here. I don't know if.
Yeah, high snap threw the timing of that one off.
Yep.
Third down and 6.
So 3rd and 6 here. Certainly in field goal range for Carpenter.
We're going to roll him out.
Foxborough needs the touchdown, though. Want to keep pace with the Hornets. There's a toss sweep. They're going to bother him up pretty good. So it'll be a 4th down situation. A host of Mansfield tacklers in there. Number 52, Braden Vino, was one of them. 55 also was in there.
Going field goal, Dougie.
Jeff Jean. So we are going out with Carpenter.
4th down and 6.
So 4th and 6 from the 12.
Watch this young man kick a football.
This will be about a 29-yard attempt.
Yeah.
For the Warriors.
Mike Marcasello, the holder. Lincoln Moore is the center on long snaps. That looks good.
Boom.
So Carpenter connects from 29, gets Foxborough on the scoreboard. We have 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Hornets have a 7-3 lead over our Foxborough Warriors. Good game so far. How about the DiGirolamo tradition in Mansfield too, Frank? Right, this is probably about the 6th generation of DiGirolamo.
There's a lot of them.
And I don't recall any of them ever not being a good football player.
I know it.
That's the other half of it. You know, a proud tradition in their family, and certainly a lot of good football players.
Look at this kick.
This is a nice kick. That's going through the back of the end zone. Mansfield take over.
You don't see that often, that's for sure. Not in high school.
No, that's why we.
I mean, this Foxborough team, Doug. This Foxborough team is loaded for next year too. They're loaded. They're loaded with good football players, and you got some good freshmen coming up too.
Yeah. Frostmore team. Talking to my son the other day, they finished with a 6-3 record. And some of those games they were actually playing against JV teams, which would be sophomores and juniors, where our team is comprised of freshmen and sophomores. So they held their own and did very well. So we got motion here. We're going to see a counter off the fake jet sweep.
Nice
and
tackle.
It looks like, who's that?
Who do you think
Gordon.
it is?
I'm sorry, Kerrigan, of course.
Dylan Kerrigan.
Wrong Dylan.
You know, I don't want to really sound like a homer. I know I am, but this kid Kerrigan is the best linebacker in the league. He's the best linebacker by far.
Yeah. And he broke into the lineup. That's the end of the quarter. He broke into the lineup as a sophomore 2 years ago as an offensive guard.
Yeah.
He was not very big at the time, but
right now he's about 5'11", maybe 205 pounds.
But the toughness.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it just, you know, a couple years ago, his brother was the quarterback who actually was a converted quarterback. He was a great receiver.
Yep.
And probably the best athlete on the team back then.
Yeah.
And Dylan, you know, Kerrigan, the younger brother, you know, you take away maybe Gordon and Way, he may actually be the next best athlete on this team.
Yeah. Well, he's going to college to play lacrosse, I believe. I thought his father told me that.
Yeah. So the Warriors with a big stop on first down. Let's see if they can build on that momentum. It's a 2-yard loss. We've seen some good performances. Defense, Ryan Adesh has had a really good year. 53 for the Warriors.
Yep.
He's in there. And again, we've mentioned O'Grady a few times. Aiden Hughes is a two-way player. He's really stepped up his game.
Big boy.
So here we go. 2nd and about 12 from the 18-yard line. And we're going to see a quick outside pass. Oh, the ball is incomplete. But I will say that route could have been jumped right there.
Yeah, he could have. He could have taken that back.
Our defender was watching the receiver, not the ball. And I believe that's Peyton Francis. Peyton Francis could have had a pick 6 right there.
14.
We're going to see this. This ball's thrown out there, and yeah, Francis is he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's looking at the receiver, but he could have jumped that.
Yep.
Looks like he may have lost his footing a little bit there too, but.
You know, one thing I noticed about Mike Redding, and a lot of misdirection. A lot of misdirection.
That's the North Attleboro part of him.
Yeah.
So here we go.
It's a great point.
We're going to see a straight drop back pass, and there's another screen pass.
Loves the screen.
And this is nice. There you go. There's a dash. There's a dash. That was Scarpolini on the reception, but he probably gained a yard out of that. Great job by Ryan Adesh.
Yeah, that was a great job.
No gain, 4th and 12.
All right, we stopped him.
Look at the hustle of that young man.
Now, hopefully we'll get an opportunity to see Rashard Way here, number 2.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to see him cut.
Yeah, this kid's got all the tools too.
We'll see.
That's a little bit of a short kick. We're not going to see much there.
No.
Just everybody get away. We're going to have great field position about our own 43-yard line, so 42 maybe. Yeah, that's great field position.
All the way down to the Hornet 42-yard line.
So the Warriors, with a good defensive hold that series, have a chance to assume the lead, putting the drive together here.
Mansfield's a tough bunch of kids, Doug. They're tough.
Always are.
Yeah.
So we got a full house backfield here, Frank. Something we don't see too often. And we're going to see
there's the boy right there.
Way on the nothing.
Yep.
That was bottled down. 27 on the tackle over there is James Fischera. He no gain.
How about him and Sulham in the same backfield?
Yeah. Well, you have another young man too, freshman Ben Angelini, who's going to be a good football player next year, sophomore. He'll get some varsity reps.
Another tailback.
Another tailback. Medeiros moving in motion here. We're going to see Gordon off tackle. He's got Bridges out in front of him.
Goodbye.
And there he goes. No, he's going to run out of bounds. Wow.
There is a flag on the play.
I think this is coming back. Oh, what a shame if it is.
We got a hold.
Holding against the Warriors.
I don't know about that. I'm not quite sure. We saw a Foxborough guy kind of like throw a Mansfield player to the ground, so I guess technically to do that you got to hold. So that's a shame. That's a nice run by Gordon. Well, they get to play it all over again, so we're going to see the hold here.
Yeah, I see what he did. Yeah, he did. He
a little bit of a toss.
Yeah.
Got to grab some jersey to do that. So almost like nothing happened. We're back at the same spot. And we're going to see Gordon try the middle. There's not a lot there. There's a lot of green jerseys. Again, a lot of green shirts. Aiden Devlin, 17, was one of the players in there for the Hornets. So we'll have a third down and long.
A lot of chirping going on in there.
As to be expected. Short gain of a yard there.
3rd and 9 from the 43.
You might see a screen here, Doug.
You know, I was just thinking that too, Frank. I mean, Mansfield's thrown a couple of them. The Warriors like to stretch the field, but a screen wouldn't be a bad call right here. Even if you use a flanker screen, I mean, defense might be keying on Gordon, but a little flanker screen wouldn't be a bad call. And there you go, the way. And right on cue. There you go. Good call, partner.
Yeah. He's quick, isn't he?
He is. Fun to watch, too.
Yeah, he is fun to watch.
Yeah, we're going to see a replay on this. Way sets up nice. He's got good blocking. He's got Kerrigan. He's got Medeiros out there.
Yep.
Oh, Kerrigan just
leveled that kid.
He pancaked that kid. So nice gain. Wade picks up like about 20 yards. So we're on the 26-yard line of Mansfield now.
We're going to get a load of Dillon right here.
Got to build on this. You got to bounce it outside. Oh, nice pursuit by the Hornets.
Great job by Mansfield on that play.
Number 17 again, Devlin's over there as well as Jet Jean. So he's going to lose a couple.
They're quick laterally. They're quick.
They are.
They're quick.
There's Devlin and Jean.
3 yards on the play.
Lose 3.
13 from the 29.
I'd actually.
If you're Brian Carew right here, where are you calling?
I'm actually, you know what? We saw it a couple weeks ago. We saw that misdirection with Lincoln Moore as the H-back.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a good one. That's a good call.
Come with the counter back to the opposite way.
Yep. We got trips over here.
Yeah, we do. We're loading up.
But that doesn't mean anything with Brian.
No.
Our offensive coordinator, Brian Carew. I think we're going back with Gordon again, to be honest with you. No.
Quick out to Solham. Nothing really there. Mansfield's all over that again. 26, one of the tacklers for Mansfield is Trevor Foley.
They almost telegraphed that.
Yeah. I'd save that one and maybe come back with a little pump and go later on.
Yeah.
From the 27.
So we got a 3rd and 10. All right. Again, Gordon single back. Here goes Medeiros in motion. Looks like we're going to run this ball. We're going to roll out anyhow. Nobody's open here.
Wow.
Here's a flag. I'm not sure what we got. Maybe got a lineman downfield. We do. It's going to be against Foxborough.
Pass is incomplete.
He won't take that
No,
call.
he won't. Take the 4th down.
Take the 4th down, yeah. We might see a long field goal attempt here.
Well, we're at the 27, so that would be about a 44-yard field goal attempt.
Yep.
Now they declined it.
Eligible receiver penalty against the Warriors is declined.
They should decline it.
It'll bring up the 4th and 11.
Foxborough looks like they're keeping the offense on the field, so. Here we go. Here we go, Carpenter.
This will be a treat to watch this.
If he misses it, it won't be because of distance.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So again, we have Lincoln Moore on the snap. We have Mike Marcusella as the holder. Sam Carpenter's the kicker.
Look at this. Look at this.
He drilled it. Wow.
We told you.
There's 2. It's a treat.
Boy, it is a treat to watch that kid.
So Foxborough claims within 1.
Just for giggles here, that's a Division I kicker right there. I mean, this boy is a junior in high school, and he just started playing football last year.
Yeah, he's only going to get better. I mean, people are probably tired of us talking about him, but we haven't seen a kick like this in a while.
I've never seen a kid kick like him in high school. Not for us anyway.
He's dead center, too.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're not even talking about something that's just inside the upright. We're talking like dead center.
I know. And it made it by 12 yards.
Yeah, he could hit that one from maybe 50.
Yeah.
So we're within 1. We got 6:51 remaining in the first half. In case you're just joining us at home, Foxborough got the opening kickoff, stalled out.
Call the end zone here, Dougie.
Right, here we go.
We're short.
But they're going to let it bounce. Yeah, hit the end zone, Frank.
Yeah.
He made it. But Mansfield went down on their initial drive, marched down the length of the field for a touchdown, and
can you imagine having him for a weapon?
with 2 field goals.
I mean, the weapons they have are one thing, but having that young man as a weapon, holy cow.
Well, he'll be relied upon a lot next year, I'm sure.
Yep.
We're going to graduate a host of kids, but you're going to have some juniors that will step up. The sophomore class will be juniors next year. I think that's going to be the backbone of the team, but certainly having a kicker that can keep the other team pinned down and then be able to hit those field goals is going to be beneficial to the 2022 Warriors. Straight ahead here, this is Scarpolini. Boy, he runs hard. He's out to the 35-yard line.
That was a great call. You watch if you can see more here. He basically got faked out.
Right.
Let's take a look at him if we can see him.
This is straight ahead power. All right.
Yep.
He actually doesn't even run behind his lead blocker.
Yep.
O'Grady,
Nice
one of
run.
the tacklers there, but Scarpolini runs. He ran that like a fullback. He had both hands wrapped around the ball. He wasn't fumbling.
That's a nice offensive line Mansfield has as well, Doug.
It sure is. So we're going to see a pitch play now. Oh, and this is Scarpolini again. I see Adesh is in there.
Adesh has
Peyton
got them.
Francis is in there.
Scarpolini on the carry.
Scarpolini gets nothing on that one.
Ryan Adesh. And Lincoln Moore on
Yeah,
the
Link
stop.
Moore.
Slight gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 from the
All right, they're
36.
going to give him 1 on that. We've mentioned it several times in our broadcasts over the season too. Coach Jack Martinelli is fully engaged in running the defense again.
Yep. And you can tell.
Yep, it's really good to see. Coach is like a young man all over again. So once again, we see Scarpolini. Look at the hole.
That's a great hole right there.
Stiff on the tackle, but way too much yardage. Way too much yardage there.
That's great blocking by the offensive line. Right guard, right tackle.
Let's see a replay.
Let's take a look.
Nothing fancy about this. He's going behind Holmes.
Straight up.
Another Holmes in the group.
No, we got 5 minutes left in the half.
All right, back to action. It's Bell in motion, and we're going to see another dose of Scarpolini.
Straight up.
Young man's a junior. Coached against him a few years ago in the youth football ranks. He was a man amongst boys back then.
Yeah.
Hit his maturity level at a very young age, and interesting enough, he used to wear number 55 when he played youth football. He was a running back at number 55. You just old school. So there you go. You're in a straight power eye almost right here. You got Holmes leading him, and he's following Holmes. And you got Lincoln Moore on the tackle. A little help there from O'Grady and Kerrigan. So
there's a big play right here.
Yeah,
Big play in the game.
Play. 3rd and about 4.
Yep.
Ball's in Foxborough territory at the 48-yard line.
3rd and 4 at the Warrior 48.
It's another screen play, Doug.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, Frank. It'd be a good call. They've executed fairly well. Yep. They had one that didn't pan out. But
they trips on one side and come back the other way with the screen. It's a good call. We'll see.
They're showing run right now. Now Bell pops out into the slot. And we're going to see this off. There he goes. Stith knocks out Scarpolini inside the 5-yard line.
Nice call.
Touchdown, saving tackle by the Warriors.
We have a Warrior down, Stephen Petrillo. This is a nice little counter play.
Missed tackle.
Yeah.
Official timeout.
Wow. Really nice run by Scarpolini right there. It's like a 40-yard run.
Nice call. Good run.
Yeah.
That kid's got close to 100 yards already.
First down, goal to go. Hornets
all right.
At the Warrior 7.
They're at the 7-yard line of Foxborough. We have a timeout here by Foxborough.
Timeout, Warriors.
Decent crowd here today too. The weather's brought some fans out. You see them wrapped all around the end zones. bands will be on the field at halftime. We'll be there in 3.5 minutes. Game clock-wise, not necessarily real time. All right, the Warriors are ready. We're back to action now. I was going to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving at home.
First down.
All the birds cooking at this time.
Hornets at the Warriors 7-yard line.
All right. First and goal for the Hornets. Foxborough showing blitz. Scarpellini goes ahead, and Adesh was right there, as well as Lincoln Moore. Kerrigan as well, also involved there. Now we have a Mansfield player down. And that's Scarpellini. So you'll have to go out for a play anyhow.
Yeah.
That's a gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down.
He got stuck
at the Warrior 5.
I can tell you, you're looking at smash mouth football right now.
Coach, we need this to 25. Okay, thank you.
A lot of runs between the tackles.
That is for sure. All right, Mansfield breaks the huddle. They're at the 5. Second down. Yeah, we got 6 touchdown right here.
That's a 5-yard touchdown carry.
Simple off tackle.
It's number 15, Drew Sacco.
Yeah, Sacco on that one. He went right off tackle rather easily. So Mansfield gets those 6 points back to give themselves a 7-point cushion, pending extra point.
James Gellering in extra point formation for the Hornets.
And his kick is good.
And good.
So we have an 8-point lead.
The score, the Mansfield Hornets 14, the Foxborough Warriors 6. 14-6.
We have 2:47 left.
You wonder about a letdown, Doug, and there shouldn't be a letdown on Thanksgiving, but you wonder after that Duxbury loss.
Yeah, that's always the question, and the flip side of that might be is had they won, certainly you're riding that, but then what would you do today as far as you want to win every game you play. You practice hard.
I like what Brian Lee was saying in the paper. He said, "Hey, you're playing a game. You want to win the game.
Want to win the game.
You're not winning. You're not trying to win the next game. You're trying to win the game you're playing."
Right. And then like any sport, not just football, there's always a risk of injury or something else happen. Yeah. We're going to see a short kick this time. And who's this? This is Peyton Francis.
Yep.
No, is it? Yeah, it is Peyton Francis.
Yep.
Good little return by Peyton. He's going to bring it out about 35-yard line, maybe 36. But, you think back, it's probably about 10 years ago now, the young man, Brendan Hill, I believe his name was. I know his last name was Hill.
They got hurt. He got hurt on one of the first plays of the game.
Early on in the game.
Yeah.
And he was, as a sophomore, he was like the best basketball player in the Hockomock League.
He was the most valuable player.
Yeah.
I remember it.
As a sophomore.
Yeah.
And he got hurt, and he missed that basketball season.
Yep.
And then he bounced back, but he never really was effective. There goes Gordon. And Gordon has a corner, but he never was the same basketball player, but he ended up playing football. Maybe at
UNH.
UNH, was it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much he played up there because of the injury, but he did go there, and I think they honored his scholarship.
Right. So we're going to see a reverse view of this. We're going to see Gordon. Now you see Penny and Bridges pulling on this play. Gordon gets the corner, and he gets knocked out of bounds. First down out at midfield. And you see Gordon again. He's going to gain like 4 on that. He's got the 46-yard line. Foxborough's only got 1 timeout left, though. So they got to almost go like no huddle.
Yeah, they got to hurry up. It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. They got to put the ball in the air, Doug. I'd have 3 guys on way right now.
He's out here matched up all alone with C.J. Bell. 2 on number 2. Gordon's going to get a first down. He's going to get about 7 yards there. They'll stop the clock for a second. They're at 1:59. And see, there's nothing fancy about this. Mansfield's thinking maybe pass, so they may be softening up with their run defense. But you cannot ignore the fact that if Gordon gets that crease, he's gone. And here we go. Now we're going to see the pass. And he's got the post.
Oh, boy, he had him open too.
He did. Way was on the inside of Bell right there. Ball looked like it was well thrown.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna see it from the other side. This great view coming up. Yeah, he had a shot.
This kid Marcasella's been right on the dime.
So second down, 10 to go. We're gonna put Solham over here in the slot now. This looks like a run play, right? We'll play action. Screen passed away. Nice tackle right there.
First down, stop the clock.
Holmes on the tackle. He's got to be short of the first down. We're coming down to a minute.
Oh, it's 3rd and 1?
Yep, 3rd and 1. We're under a minute. No, we're coming down to a minute.
Oh, we got procedure.
Ah, that hurts.
Everybody jumped.
You went from a 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. Minute 4 remaining in a half.
Well, whatever.
And
whatever
the clock's
the case,
running. The clock is running.
Yep.
I don't think Foxborough's aware of that.
They don't have any timeouts left?
I believe they have one. I know they've used 2.
There, he's blitzing like crazy right here.
He's got nobody back. He's going for Gordon. There's a lot of contact there. That ball went through Gordon's hands.
Marcasella's pass is incomplete.
Now 4th down. 32 seconds left.
On the play by the Hornets. Ryan DiGirolamo. 3rd down, 4th down. Check that. 4th down and 6 from the 30.
He had him. He had him. There's a little contact there, that's for sure. Rough slow play. But there was an empty D backfield there, huh?
Yeah. I think they're going to come again. Well, no, he's dropping back. He's in a cover now.
Yeah, he's got cover 2 set up. He's got Way. Way turns the corner, gets out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. So they're going to, 26 seconds, they're going to have a couple shots for the end zone here.
Yep, absolutely.
This is a nice little pattern by Way. Just does a quick out, well-thrown ball. Look at that spiral.
10 at the Hornet, 15.
15-yard line. Hey, you got time for like 3 cracks in the end zone. If they have 1 timeout left, they can also run the ball.
Where are they, in the 11? Is that where they are?
15.
Oh, on the 15.
Yep. 1st and 10. Mansfield's got to call timeout. They don't have the right personnel out there. Interesting first half. Mansfield certainly came out to play, and that's why they get the lead.
Hey, they're a good football team.
They are.
This is not a team that it's a rollover.
What a league we play in, though, huh?
Yeah, it's tough. 2 in the Super Bowl right now.
Right.
And it could easily have been 4.
Could have been 4. And then you had Milford, which at one point in time was one of the best teams in the state. Early on, they had a lot of favor backing them as one of the top teams, and they lost a couple tough ones. And
yep.
And then you can't take anything away from the
How about King Philip? King Philip? Just tough kids.
Tough kids. Brian Lee, awesome job over there.
Yep, absolutely.
They sustained their program over the last 10 years. You know, they used to be a doormat.
Oh,
now
I
they're
know,
a power.
I know.
They're a power. So here we go.
This is huge right here.
Got to avoid a sack. We're going to see Gordon.
He's in.
He does. He's got 6. There we go. Now do we go for 2? I think you do. Going for the 2.
Hey,
15-yard run by Gordon.
Get the corner. If he gets the corner, he's gone.
Really nice blocking out there, too. We might get a chance to see that.
Yep. We're going to go for 2. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we are.
God hates a coward.
He sure does. Let's remember that was set up by Marcusella DeWay on a big 4th down play. So they spot the ball at like the 3, I believe.
I'm telling you what, I'm going to give Gordon the ball again, and I'm going to have him go to the other corner.
Well, he's got O'Grady and Moore in the backfield with him.
Yep.
Mansfield's going to call another timeout.
Timeout Hornets.
All right.
What a good
touchdown.
football game. What a good football game this has turned into.
Look at Bridges pulling out there. Then you got to get another block. Yep. You're right, partner. Once he gets that corner.
He's smooth. He's smooth.
Very smooth. I tell you, too, playing without Tommy Sharkey today has an impact in the game because Sharkey's probably the best number 2 receiver in the Hawkmock League behind Way.
Yep.
Most teams would die to have that kid playing for him.
He's got a broken heart right now.
Yeah, but it's given Solheim a chance to get in there and play.
He's such a nice kid, too. I talked to him at the beginning of the game. He's such a nice boy. I told him I almost apologized to him for him not playing, but I mean it is what it is.
Yeah, we got an ambulance coming over there, huh?
We got 2 of them, or a fire truck and an ambulance.
So,
something's going on.
I'm wondering, is Scarpolini gone back into the game because he left there?
Good question.
Or is it for our guy Petrillo? Could be for Petrillo here. I think it's our guy right here. Steven may have a broken ankle or something. There's still 10 of his pads are off. So, all right, back to action for 2-point conversion, folks.
Big play right here. Big play.
We got Mansfield moving. That'll move it up a yard and a half, which is really key.
It changes the play significantly, I think.
Now your line really got to do their job.
Yep, you got to kick them out now.
Mansfield switching up. They're coming in with some bigger boys to play that goal line defense right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost like to stack, go power I, get more in front of Gordon.
Well, he needs a kick-out block from the backfield. That's for sure.
Well, he's still got O'Grady in there too. He's got O'Grady and Moore in the backfield with him. This is the only time I really don't like the shotgun snap too, Frank.
Yep, I know.
He's in.
He's in. There you go.
We have a tie game.
Boy, he hit that hole quickly, didn't he?
Sure did. Yeah, I mean, shotgun offense is predominant now in every level of play, but I just think when you're inside the 5-yard line, it makes things dangerous.
Yep. That's
Gonna get some nice block. Yeah, there you go. He's falling. O'Grady's got good block right there. They weren't denying Dylan Gordon of a yard and a half. So we have a tie game. With 17 seconds to go in the first half.
This turned into a terrific football game. Good. Good.
That's what we want on Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Good weather, good football, good turkey. And we are packed. They actually have allowed people down on the track here. There's just not enough seating in the stands, which, by the way, would be a problem if we ever played at Burns Field. There's just not enough room for people.
Right, I agree.
You only got one set of stands, and they don't allow anybody on the track. So you'd never be able to do a Thanksgiving Day game under the current conditions.
Let's see Sam. Bang.
Sam with this one's going to be a little short. We're going to see a run back here. There's O'Grady on the hunt. He misses the tackle. Solheim, though, has him.
Nolan Baderi on the return.
Nolan Baderi, Mike Baderi's son on the return there.
There you go. Mike Baderi used to be the offensive coordinator in Foxborough.
And a fine football player back in the 80s for Jack.
He was a great football. Tough kid, tough kid.
Tony Sullum on the tackle for the Warriors. First and 10.
Now his wife's the toughest coach in the family.
Yeah. She gets results.
She's a great girl.
Man, a Mansfield girl come to Foxborough to help us out.
That's right.
So,
great field hockey coach.
So there we go. Mansfield's just going to take a knee. So we're going into the locker room knotted, folks, at 14. What a great half of football.
Yeah, this was nice. This was nice.
Well, yeah. Today, later on today, I mean, I know you're watching this game live, but for those of you at home, the special treat if you get tired of watching NFL football, Cable 8's going to bring you the Foxborough-Mansfield game from 3 years ago at Fenway Park. Triple, quadruple overtime, whatever it was, 17 overtimes game where Foxborough came out victorious at Fenway Park. It's certainly a classic in this rivalry. So that'll be played later on. I believe it's 4 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be airing on Cable 8. So again, look forward to that if you want. So for now, we're going to have about a 17-minute break. That's what the clock says. We're going to take a break as the teams head to the locker room, and the bands will be on the field. So, yeah, there you go. There's some tough-looking characters in that truck. That truck should have bars on it.
Just keep the cameras off us.
That's right. There you go. All right, so we'll see you in a little bit, folks. Enjoy your break.
Let's go, boys! Let's go, baby. Let's go, ball. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
I'm here, and I'm glad I'm here today. So, yeah, she's here somewhere. Her boy's number 87.
We're back. We're back.
Yep. All right, we're back. We are live. I'm glad to be alive. How about you, Frank?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
In case you're just joining us, and I hope you're not, we've had a great first half of football. 14-14 at halftime.
Good hard-hitting football, Doug. Good
right.
hard-hitting. Matter of fact, we haven't seen this kind of football, I think, all year from both teams. Both teams now.
Yeah, Foxborough manhandled a lot of teams throughout the course of the year, which is, just the way they played. And some of the teams weren't just a quality opponent like Mansfield is today. But this is quite the contest. So
yeah, it's pleasure. It's a pleasure watching it.
Second half kick, and once again we're going to see Carpenter send in the end zone. So Mansfield gets to open up the second half at their own 25-yard line. 20, I'm sorry. And we'll see what they got. Foxborough close to half, scoring with just under 30 seconds to go. Nolan Gordon with his 328th touchdown of the season. Somewhere around there. It might be off by 1 or 2.
Yeah. Not much.
Not much, but a good start, a good finish actually to the first half. So here we are, back to action. We have Zukowski in a quarterback. And we're going to see Scarpolini, I believe.
He's back. He went out for a little bit.
There you go. You got Moore, Bridges, and Kerrigan again. So it looks like 1 yard maybe. We did lose Stephen Petrillo. I heard he has a separated shoulder, dislocated shoulder.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
that's too bad.
Senior linebacker. Actually, he was involved in a couple
I
of good plays there.
I was in a hospital on Thanksgiving Day with my kid.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Corey Eason put him in the ground.
Ooh. Corey, he was a big boy. Here we go, 2nd and 9. You see a little play action pass.
Oh boy.
Now, there the Foxborough defender tried to jump the route, and Trevor Foley comes down with a good grab there. We're going to see the replay on this. So, Gordon wasn't in position to do it. Peyton Francis knocks him out.
Nice catch, nice throw.
Nice catch, nice throw is right. So we have about a 22-yard gain. First down for Mansfield at their own 42. They're going to stay kind of like on a full house backfield. Skowski with Holmes and Scarpolini. And he's going to drop back the pass. We're going to see a little quick out pass. That's off the hands.
He had him,
too. C.J. Bell. He had him for like a 9-yard gain.
Well, this is what we said, Doug. We said it all year long. And the hardest part about the Foxborough defense, or the toughest, the easiest, I guess, against it is throwing the football.
Yeah. And that only works if we can't put pressure on.
Yeah, exactly.
And most of the year, I mean, we've had a lot of sacks.
That's a great point, because when he blitzes linebackers, we do a good job.
Yeah.
We do a good job.
It takes the pressure off the D-backs.
Yep.
O'Grady, he was out earlier in the year with the injury, but since he's been back, he's been a force. And, you know, of course, the linebackers blitz a lot. And so now you're going to see a little bit. There's O'Grady now. Here's that little screen pass. Yeah, there's a hold right there.
It looked like a hold to me on Kerrigan.
Yeah.
They didn't call it, though.
No, we're going to get a first down here. But this is that little play that they scored the touchdown on earlier, the little screen pass. All right.
Take a look at him holding Kerrigan.
Now watch, Kerrigan's got two guys, like literally. He still fought through there to help make the tackle, though. So now they're in Foxborough territory at the 44-yard line. Again, we got trips to the far side. And we're going to see Scarpolini straight ahead. And Adesh wraps him up.
Good defensive wall right there.
Yeah.
Adesh just had a nice year.
Yeah. Watch, he just beats his block.
As simple as that.
And Hughes is right there as well. These guys are playing both ways in a lot of cases too, Frank, right? I mean,
absolutely.
And that just wears on you as a lineman.
Can't worry about it today. It's the last game of the year.
It's the last game of a lot of their careers. So here comes O'Grady again with the rush. This ball.
He dropped it.
He drops it.
Whoa.
That could have been 6. Gordon was on the defensive side there, and he's kind of like
he had his back turned on.
Yeah, he lost the flight of the ball when he turned around. Even we might see Guy actually with a little push off here too. I mean Bell. Not much.
That's
catch. 2 that he's dropped.
You got to catch that.
So big third down and 10 here.
Well, if there's ever a time for a blitz, here it is right here.
Yeah, and I'm thinking the same thing, and I'm also thinking this is where he mixes it up either with a draw play or another screen. Good hands out there. Stiff on the tackle, but they're going to be a first down. DiGirolamo, nice hands on that one. All right, we're going to see a reverse view.
That was a nice catch.
Zukowski throws a nice ball here. And look at the hands on DiGirolamo. As I mentioned earlier, he's about the 12th generation of DiGirolamo's playing for Mansfield. So they have a first down at the Foxborough 34. Nice little drive, 10 minutes. We've only played 2 minutes of the second half, and there's already been a lot of action here by the Hornets.
We got to make a stop.
Again.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And if he beats him, he's gone. Wow.
Yep. See, he's got time right now, and that's what's going.
That's the bad thing.
That's the bad thing. That's what's working against the Warriors. So it's 2nd and 1.
Well, they put together a nice drive, though. I got to give them credit for that.
Right. This is where Sharkey's also missing in that secondary. Besides being a talented receiver, he's one of the better defensive backs for the Warriors. I see DiGirolamo going right up the gut, and he's going to get the first down. Kerrigan on the tackle, a little help from Finn and Adesh.
That's a first down.
Yeah, it is. They're down to the 20-yard line. Mansfield's got some decent size in their offensive line, too. And they're always well coached. Zukowski going outside again. This ball is, oh, what a catch.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, it's a one-handed catch.
I thought it was picked off from back here. Holy cow, what a great catch.
Foley with a fantastic grab.
All right, let's take a look at this one.
That's over his head. Almost stolen by Way, and saw him on the tackle.
Wow. Nice play.
Wow. Really good catch. First and goal. Here's DiGirolamo. I'm sorry, Scarpellini. So Scarpellini's in.
Boy, that was all too easy, wasn't it?
That's a 3-yard touchdown.
That was an easy drive for Mansfield. They only faced one long 3rd and 10 situation. Other than that, they were moving the ball at will. So the Warriors are going to have to answer now when they go back on offense. Drive only took a little less than 4 minutes, too. So Gillerin, the kicker. And he drills it.
Well, the backs are up against it now.
Yeah, just there's really good blocking right there. That whole Frank and I could have got through there.
Yeah.
So credit to the offensive line of the Hornets.
Yeah, the offensive line for Mansfield did a great job on that drive.
Well, they'll tee it up, and we have Saul Hammond way back. Again, a great crowd here today.
They're seeing a good game.
Couple thousand people scattered around the perimeter of the field. Another short kick. Solheim once again is going to field it at his own 10.
Go.
He's going to try the opposite side. He's got some room.
Whoa,
nice little return by Tony Solheim.
Nice return to the 40.
Remember that name, folks. I'm telling you right now, you thought his brother was exciting. Wait till you see this young man in action in the next 2 years. We're going to see a good view here. He is lightning quick, and he only has one speed, and it's straight ahead. So
a couple of sophomores in the backfield next year, huh?
Yeah.
They're going to be juniors.
Going to be juniors. They're going to be ball players. So here we go. Foxborough sets up. Not bad field position thanks to the return. We got a full house backfield. We're going to see Way. He needs to get, we're going to get a holding call against the Warriors here. This is not going to be good.
Yep.
Way on the carry. Aiden Devlin on the stop.
My guess is not a lineman holding here. It might be one of the backs. Just not used to blocking.
They don't call the number.
No. Yeah. But I'm guessing.
Against the Warriors.
Well, you're going to lose that good field position. Now you're going to be pushed back inside your own 30. 29-yard line. It'll be a first down still, but 1st and 20.
It'll be 1st and 20 from the Warrior 29.
All right.
Let's see if we could break Gordon loose here.
Well, Gordon's just got 10 of that back.
He got 10 of it back anyway.
I had some, I had to pull my phone out here. I had Frank McDowell send me some stats, as he always does. Let me thank Frank and wish him a happy Thanksgiving. I'll give you, after this play, I'll give you what he had at halftime. So we have 2nd and 10, back near the 40 of Foxborough. Gordon gets balled up there.
Yeah, there's...
nothing there. We have Gene on the tackle. So
they loaded up.
Rushing yards, Foxborough had 74, Mansfield had 120. Passing Foxborough 47, Mansfield 37. Total yards, Mansfield has 157 to 121. Foxborough had the edge in first downs, 9-5. So pretty balanced as the scoreboard showed.
Yeah, good.
Here we go, big 3rd down play here now. Foxborough in a tight formation. Twin slot receivers, 1 to each side.
Brian Carew's doing a change the play.
They got Bridges and Penny out there blocking. Gordon's going to get like 7. Be an interesting 4th down call here for Jack. He's not even in Mansfield territory. He's still in Foxborough territory at their own 47.
He's going for it too.
It looks like he is. 4th and 2.
Carpenter's not in there.
There's a replay. You saw it, again, I was looking out on the field. I apologize, but the replay there, you saw they ran offside left tackle. So here's a gamble, first gamble of the game.
Where's Redding loading up, on the right or the left?
He's got no safety.
Nothing deep.
He's got nothing in the middle of the field.
Nothing deep.
And Gordon's going to get bottled.
He's going to get stopped.
Gene on the tackle there, as well as
that's a great play by Mansfield right there. Number 21.
21, I think, maybe.
Yeah, 21.
Frone. Yeah, Frone was in there. So Foxborough gambles, comes up short.
1st and 10, Hornets at the Warrior 46.
5 minutes, about 5:30 remaining in the 3rd period.
It would have been interesting because they had nobody back. They had 11 guys in the box.
Can you imagine if he threw a ball?
I was just thinking a little play action, just dump it off to a tight end or something, right? But, not second guess anybody, but they were loaded up for the run.
We got to stop them now.
All right. And we got Bell in motion on the jet sweep. They bottle up. Kerrigan gets hit from behind twice. There's a flag.
C.J. Bell on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
Kerrigan got bottled up good, and then when he was trying to get up, he got drilled from behind.
Yeah,
totally unnecessary.
Yep.
That's just a foolish penalty on Mansfield's part. You're going to see this. Now Kerrigan gets knocked to the ground here. Right there, he's down on the ground. Now watch when he tries to get back up. He gets drilled again. So Mansfield.
That's a killer right there.
Yeah, they get the down over, but they lose 2 yards on the play.
Yep.
So it'll be 1st and 12 now instead of 1st and 10 deep in Foxborough territory.
It'll be 1st down and 12.
Defense got to step up. We got to make a play here.
Yeah, somebody has to come up big.
Every time I say that, Dylan Kerrigan steps up.
Well, turnover would be welcome here as well,
boy.
right?
We haven't had one all game, right?
No, it's been a clean game. So Foxborough, like 7 guys across the front. And we're going to see Scarpolini. And, yeah, nice little run. He gets about 5 yards there.
Rocco Scarpolini on the carry.
That's Moore.
Lincoln Moore on the tackle.
Lincoln Moore on the stop.
Scarpolini goes out again. All right, we'll see this. Yep, there's Lincoln, just brings him to the ground. Looked like Lincoln took more of the hit, cushioning the blow to the ground. But
the kid's a pretty tough kid, that Scarpolini.
He sure is. He's got a name like Rocco. What do you expect, right? That's a tough. That's a tough name, buddy.
There you go.
Second and about 6. All right, we're going to see the pass. We're going deep.
He's wide
Once
open.
again, he's got Bell. He's got him inside the 5 this time.
Zukinski's pass is complete.
Yeah, C.J. Bell comes down with the catch at the 5-yard line. Gordon on the coverage.
Yeah, Gordon's a little mad at himself, I think.
He is,
Yeah.
but Sukowski threw a nice ball right there. We're going to see this.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. Nice catch. He was wide
Again,
open.
he's got all kinds of time to throw, and that's what's hurting us.
Yep.
Bell's dropped a couple balls he should have had. He finally came down with that one.
This would be a tough one to come back from right here.
Yeah, it sure would. That's Butler.
That's 6. No,
he's down
short.
about the 1.
What do we got here? 4 minutes left, third period.
That's a gain of 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down. Goal to go from the 1.
No question, Mansfield came to play.
Yeah.
No question.
You know, after last week's playoff loss, I said to people, you know, like, a little disappointed. I go, you know what? I go, your Davenport champions, league champions, says you won 9 games, chance to win 10. If you can beat North and Mansfield in the same season, that's a great season.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a QB keeper here, and he's in. Sukowski. Now we got our work cut out for us.
That's a 1-yard touchdown.
You bet.
From the Hornets.
But, you know, any year that you can beat North and Mansfield in the same season is a great year.
Yep.
It just, and now Foxborough, in order to accomplish that, is really going to have to work in their last, well, they got 15 and a half minutes left in their season to make something happen. Extra point attempt. And once again, we're good. Oh, we got a flag, roughing the kicker. Well, they'll take that on the kickoff, I'm sure.
Yeah, we don't need to get chippy now. This is not the time for it.
All right, let's see, touchdown, nothing special here. This is why I like going underneath center.
Against the Warriors.
Real easy. When you take that shotgun snap, you're already 5 yards back. You know, and a lot of things can happen. That right there is probably the safest play.
Sure.
And if you got a good line.
How many times have we talked about that King Philip drive? With the
you know what? It never gets tiring though, because it was the most remarkable thing I think I've seen.
In all the years we've been doing this, and we've been doing it a long time, King Philip is playing at Foxborough, and they had 9 quarterback sneaks in a row.
Yeah.
In a row. People don't believe it. And they scored.
And they got the touchdown.
Yep.
And then I said, well, they're going to go for 2.
Yep.
And sure enough, they lined up, went for 2, and they got the 2. I mean,
unbelievable.
Couldn't stop them.
Unbelievable.
Couldn't stop them.
Stop a quarterback sneak.
But, you know, again, if you got the right personnel, you got the horses. This one's going in the end zone for sure. It's going through the uprights. It's good. That's a 60-yard field goal right there, folks.
Gilleran's kick goes through the end zone. Through the uprights, actually.
Weather's starting to change a little bit, Doug. Getting a little chillier now.
We're getting a breeze.
From their own 20.
Getting a little bit of a breeze.
We definitely got the best day of this week, though.
Yeah. Hey, compared to the last game, we did 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thunder, lightning.
Holy cow.
Lights went out.
Go out, everything. Holy cow. That was tough.
That was like the apocalypse right there. All right, here we go. Marcusella still in the quarterback. Gordon still in the tailback.
Let's go, boys.
We're going to go with Gordon. And he's going to fight ahead for 5 yards.
Dylan Gordon on the carry. Jared Frayon.
We don't have to abandon the run.
No, not at all.
But we got to mix things up a little bit, though, too, I think.
A gain of 5 yards on the play. Second down and 5 from the 25.
I think last week that's what happened in that playoff game is we got down and started to press to get the throws off, and really we have a good running game. Should maybe stay with it a little bit longer. Gordon,
he stuffed them.
They are. They're lining up on him now. Cruz on the tackle. He gets about 1.
Third down and 4.
We're going to get a timeout.
I think they're taking out Penny. Did he get hurt?
Maybe, yeah. Not sure who just went in for him then.
Third down and 3.
I'm guessing Penny was the guy who was inserted after Christensen got hurt. And he's had a great year for him.
He's been terrific. He has. He's been terrific.
He's not a big kid
not
either.
Not a big kid. Not a big kid. Uh-oh.
There we go. Nice hands by Way.
There's a first
well
down.
thrown ball by Tommy Marcasella. He gets about 10 yards on that, so first down, stops the clock. Ball's out at the 36-yard line now. A little rollout, bootleg action.
Too far.
Nothing
Too far.
there.
Too far.
Just overthrown. Gordon couldn't get out there quick enough. I like the bootleg action though. Different look right there. Second down and 10.
If there's any tricks in the basket, we got to start pulling them out.
Now we have an injured player down for Hornets. Number 55, that's Gene. He's been a factor here today. Maybe it's cramp. Again, we'll remind folks later on today, it'll be a rebroadcast of the 2018 Turkey Day game from Fenway Park. Instant classic, as they often say on ESPN.
Yeah. Talk about a huge win. That was a huge win for Foxborough.
Yeah. They played
neither one of us made that game, though.
No, I know
we couldn't make that game.
No. You know, but the beauty of Cable 8, you get some help off the field there. Beauty of Cable 8 is that you can watch it. I mean, I've had people in different parts of the country that have sent me text messages and stuff saying how much fun it is to be able to watch it on the internet and stuff, streaming
great.
it. And
that's great.
And a lot of compliments, you know, certainly for the crew, not you and I. Here we go, second down.
There we go.
There he goes. There he goes. That's a horse collar right there almost. Very close. Gordon with a nice 20-plus yard run there. We're going to see the replay.
Warriors at the Hornet 42.
We got to score on this series.
Yeah, and it can't be a field goal either. Yeah, that's your Hawkmock League MVP, folks. It's hands down. As good a year as a lot of kids may have had. Nothing compares to the year Gordon has had.
There he goes again. He's going to get 5 more.
Yep.
Gordon on the carry.
Little miss.
Well, the one thing they are doing is taking time off the clock. I don't know if that's a good thing right now.
Holmes also on that last stop for the Hornets.
We got to get Way in this offense, Doug. We got to get him in here.
From the Hornet 38.
Well, I'd actually, you know, there's a few forgotten weapons that are out there for the Warriors as well. And Mansfield will key on both Gordon and Way. There's going to be yet a third wheel somewhere. And here's Way. This hasn't worked out too good at all today. No. Every time they've run that.
Rashad Way on the carry.
Yeah.
Jared Freone on the
I think
it's because the lateral pursuit by Mansfield has been terrific.
It's very, very good. And I think that's the third time Way's run that, and I don't think he's gained more than a couple yards on any one of the attempts.
Their outside linebackers and cornerbacks from Mansfield have played great.
Mm-hmm.
We got to put the ball in the air.
Well, 3rd and 6 right now. certainly 4-down territory. This will be the last play, barring incomplete or a penalty. We're under 15 seconds. There's Gordon out in the flat. Marcasella's going to have to step up. He's down. Ground cannot cause a fumble. And that 3 seconds, 2, 1. That's going to be the quarter.
Brought down in the backfield by the Hornets, senior captain, number 66, Mark DiGirolamo.
DiGirolamo, I mean.
And that is the end of the third quarter here on Mansfield. The score remains the Mansfield Hornets 28.
Yeah, we're down. Good third quarter for the Hornets. They punch in 2 touchdowns. Give themselves a nice cushion entering the last stanza here. The Warriors have a big 4th down play. After the game, they have the trophy presentations as always.
Sponsored by Jim.
Well, I have my 45th high school reunion this weekend too, Frank.
There you go.
And be good to see some of my classmates. A year ago at this time, who knew what anything was going to happen, the pandemic and everything, and we put no planning into it. And a couple weeks ago, we just said, hey, let's see if we can find a place that'll host us getting together.
So where are you going?
We're going to VFW in Foxborough.
There you go.
They had an opening.
Good.
We don't need anything fancy. We just need a place with a roof and some music, friends and
absolutely.
Friends and a lot of laughs. So
4th down and 6.
I recently missed my 50th.
Wow, here we go. This ball's overthrown.
Yep.
Well, good pressure right there.
Hornets will take over.
The other DiGirolamo had pressure on that one, Rhyme.
1st and 10 from the 38.
Hey, you got to give Mansfield all the credit in the world. They're playing a good football game.
They are.
Against a very good football team.
Well, we have time. We need a turnover. If not, we need a quick stop.
They've managed to bottle up Gordon pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, he might have close to 100 yards. Not quite sure he has 100, but he's got to have close to it. He's got the 1 touchdown.
Yep.
Yep. We need a quick stop or a turnover, folks.
There's an old adage in sports: you don't let the best player on the other team beat you.
Yeah, that's for sure. Here comes Bell. And
Nice
he gets
tackle.
nothing. O'Grady on the tackle.
Nice tackle. You know, he's bigger than he's 6'3". He's not 6'2".
Yeah.
I stood next to him. He's a big kid. Can you imagine what they're going to look like when they're seniors?
We have a final.
Yeah.
Hockomock League action. Final score: Franklin 27, King Philip 20.
Wow.
Well, good game over there. King Philip losing close one to Franklin. 27-20. Again, King Philip will be playing in the Super Bowl this coming week.
Did you see the points that they scored against that Franklin had scored against them?
Scored
60 to 49.
They score 49 points and lose by 11, huh?
And lost by 11. Springfield Central, I believe the name of the school is.
And that's a team that had 3 losses. They were like 7-3 or something going into that game.
Wow.
So you got to imagine the competition that
And
they
Franklin
faced.
was undefeated.
Yeah.
Wow. 60 points. That's a lot of points against a team that was undefeated.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll come back to it in a minute, but a comment you had told me, you shared with me that your son made about Franklin.
Yeah, he did. He said they weren't as good as everybody thought they were.
So here we go. We have first down for Mansfield. This is Scarpolini. He gets nothing bottled up there.
You know, when you think about it, Doug, the top teams that we were talking about earlier, the King Philips, the Foxboroughs, Mansfields, Milfords, Franklins, that's pretty balanced heavyweight teams. Those are good teams, North Attleboro.
Yeah, and Stoughton's usually in the mix there too, and they were down a little bit this year.
Yep,
they weren't bad, they just weren't as strong as they had been.
And we scored 42 points against them, I think, something like that. Of course, we scored 40 points against everybody.
Hockomock League is one of the premier leagues in all of Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Big second down here. And again, we're seeing a little play action pass, and wide open is Bell. He breaks a tackle.
And we got another first down.
Complete to number 2, C.J. Bell.
If they put this in, the crowd's going home.
Yeah. I mean, they're driving. They're now at our 35-yard line. We're gonna see a replay. I mean, he's wide open here.
Yeah, he is.
Right? You get Kerrigan trying to catch up in coverage, but you know, where's the D-back that's supposed to be out there?
Ryan, a dash on that stop as well for the Warriors.
Redding's gonna call timeout here. Done a masterful job with today's play calling, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he's had a good offensive day.
Be a lot of football this weekend. The Pats got a big game with Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know, they were 2-4, and everybody was writing them off, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now they're in first place in the East.
Now they're 7-4.
Yeah. I like the play of Mac Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously,
the defense has been great.
Defense has played very well. Judon was a fantastic pickup by them.
Yeah, he certainly was.
But
he's got like eight sacks, 9 sacks.
Something like that easily. He's a factor every game. But all right, here we go. First and 10, Foxborough's 35-yard line for the Hornets. And we're going to see a keeper here. This is not good. That's Connor Curtis. Connor, we do have a flag down. We're going to see what we got here. This
Connor Curtis on that keeper for the Hornets.
Everybody got sucked in on that one.
That's the first time we've seen that play today, too.
Yeah.
He waited for it.
Flag was behind that.
And Lincoln Moore on that stop for the Warriors.
Not sure what we got. The Foxborough penalty. That doesn't help. Yeah, that'll put him in first and goal.
There was a flag late on that play.
Ball to 5.
Make sure you wish Joni a happy Thanksgiving for me and my family, will you, please?
She's home watching this game. Tomorrow's her birthday.
Oh, yeah?
She'll be 87 tomorrow.
We're talking about the mother of Foxborough football. She's Joan Goodwin, ladies and gentlemen. If I know a lot of folks know her.
Here we go. Again, Kerrigan's giving up on this game. Comes up with a big tackle.
Dylan Kerrigan on the stop.
Yeah, that was Brian Butler on the carry. He gets stopped for a loss.
So happy birthday, Joan.
And she's seen a lot of football games over the years, and
she sure has.
She was over 30 years as the president of the Booster Club. Worked with a lot of good people over those years, and she has a list of people she could tell you who were instrumental in helping build the program along with Jack Martinelli.
Oh, sure.
We get some motion here out of Bell. We're going to get a toss. This is Butler again. And
nice play, nice play.
First hit was made by Francis, I believe, and then Kerrigan knocked him out of bounds. See a little replay. So this is a little toss sweep. And that's Francis right here that trips him up a little bit. And then Kerrigan finishes him off.
Finished him.
So we actually have Cam Walsh in the game, quarterbacking for the Hornets right now. It's the third different guy they've had in there. .745 and counting. Ball's at the 8, 3rd and goal. They're backside here again. They're going to, Zukowski's back in there. He's going to throw this ball back, same as before. You can see
wide
it.
Open, wide open.
They ran that play 3-4 times to perfection today.
And every time it worked. Every time it worked. No answer for it.
I could hear inside my headsets here, partner. You probably did too. You can hear the coaches from Foxboro yelling.
Yep.
They saw the trips formation. So
I'm sure they even practiced against it several times.
Yeah. Well, barring a miracle here, the Warriors are going to come up empty, down by 20 right now, with a little over 7 minutes remaining. And that extra point might have been tipped, but still has enough to get through.
Yeah, everybody's
see
leaving
this touchdown.
now. Everybody's leaving.
I mean, you could just tell from watching it earlier, there's so much emphasis put on that trip strong side that there's like nobody on the backside for that.
I don't think they ever, I don't know how many times they actually used the trips in the play.
Yeah.
You know?
No, they never really threw to them.
Yep.
That formation, they seem to come backside every time. So.
Exactly. 7:20 left in the ball game. 35-14. Not a good day for the Warriors.
Great first half. All second half, though, has been nothing but Mansfield.
Yep.
Both sides of the ball. Mansfield's defense has shut down our offense, and certainly they've moved the ball effectively. We got here Solham again. There's the balls on the ground.
Tony Solomon on the return. There is a loose ball on the play.
Well, Foxborough fortunate enough to come away with that.
Loose ball was recovered by the Warriors. Number 28, Ben Ricketts.
Ricketts on the recovery. All right, Solham once again full speed ahead. Ball's kind of hanging loosely right there.
He didn't tuck that ball away.
So now we're pure passing. Got no choice. Mansfield empty. They're all coming up to man-to-man coverage. Here's a screen away. And he finds an opening.
He's gone.
He's going to do it. And there it is. Well, there's an 80-yard touchdown.
Onside kick, Dougie.
Yeah, you got to do it, right?
73 yards, touchdown pass.
Well, 73 yards. I said 80, but
The number 2, Rashad
he broke a couple tackles here on the way.
Yeah.
Guys diving at his feet. Was able to keep his balance.
That was a nice call by Foxborough right there.
Well, you got to use your playmakers, and certainly Rashad's one of those.
That's what I was saying earlier. Where is he? Speed kills, folks.
Mansfield player down right now. It looks like it might be Bell. It is. It's Bell. He dove at the last minute trying to trip up Way.
Yep.
All right, we'll see a replay here. Again, this is just a little flanker screen. And once he sees that opening, you know, you got DiGirolamo chasing him, you got Holmes chasing him. Oh, that's what happened. The guy right there, Bell got cut out by DiGirolamo, took his legs out inadvertently.
That makes the score. The Mansfield
All right.
35.
Well,
We
still
have
got some
hope.
life.
We have hope.
We have hope. Still have some life here.
Now we got to make a stop.
Yeah, we need to stop here. The onside kick we assume is coming. Just under 7 minutes. We can't afford to lose too much time off the clock.
Well, I can tell you this, Mike Redding thinks it's coming because he's got all the backs up front. And there it is.
That hit a Foxborough. I think that hit a Foxborough player before 10 yards.
Kick was recovered by the Hornets, number 40, Xander Holmes.
Holmes on the recovery of the onside kick.
Definitely getting colder.
Yeah.
5 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game.
Again, turnover.
They're going to keep the ball on the ground.
They're not going up top. You want to keep the clock moving more than anything else, so.
Yep.
Let's see if the Warrior front seven steps up here. Here's Scarpolini. He bounces it outside. He's going to get a first down and a little bit more.
Tough kid, huh?
Yeah.
Good football player. What grade is he in, Doug?
He's a junior.
Junior.
Yeah, he was playing last year as a sophomore. He got a lot of playing time in a shortened season.
Yeah, we never got a chance to see Mansfield last season.
The last two games of our spring season were canceled because of COVID.
Yep.
Really a shame, too, of that class, Foxborough class of seniors. A lot of good talent there.
They must be brokenhearted over that.
So now we're going to see Bell come this way, stretched out. There's O'Grady. And is that maybe Ricketts? Nope, number 8, Gordon. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of promise for that team last year. And, of course, we did do the North Attleboro game for the Davenport title, and that came right down to the end, too.
Yeah, that was a good football game.
A really good football game. You know, North put together like that 90-yard drive, and that was the difference in the game. But to that group of football players for Foxborough, they got basically 3.5 years in that senior year to lose that, especially when you had, a lot of talent and promise. We'll hope that they're all.
Oh, they just simply wanted to play. They didn't have the opportunity. Terrible.
So I hope that all those kids are doing well these days. I know that some went on to college, some are Bell being helped off again. Some went into the service.
He's cramped up, you can tell.
He's had a lot of action today, that young man.
Yep.
He's skinny, too, huh? You're looking at him, he's just a twig.
What grade is he in?
Bell is a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Yeah.
That's just what they need, another player.
Yeah. They got him listed at 6'1", 165.
Uh-huh.
That'd be a generous 165.
They'll be good next year, too.
Oh, yeah.
They just reload.
That class actually, too, Frank, with Mike Badiri's son, they won a couple Super Bowls. One, I think even a state title in youth football.
Oh, really?
So they're gonna test our group of young men for the next couple years. Here we go, second and like 8. And nice hit right there.
Nice play, nice play.
Again, Kerrigan.
On the carry. Dylan Kerrigan on the stop. That is a loss of 4 yards. 3rd and 12.
He just has a nose for the ball.
Yep.
Very strong, very quick. Great instinct there. That's a key stop. Now this one here is big. Mansfield actually could throw the ball right here. There's 5.5 minutes left, so it's not either.
Dylan Kerrigan's our player of the game.
Yeah.
He's played a great game today.
All right. We're going to have a timeout here. All right, Mansfield calling one.
Once again, stay tuned after the game.
So we have a 3rd and 12. Critical
with the most valuable player.
Play here. I mean, if Mansfield doesn't pick up the first down, I don't see them punting the ball. I see them running a 4th down play to try and get the first. Foxborough will be graduating a lot of seniors off this team. Not all of them are 4-year players, but still there's a lot of kids will be graduating. Little play action pass. Zukowski's gonna roll out. He'll pick up the first down here. Close.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
That was Lincoln Moore. Was it? No, I think that was Lincoln Moore.
Lincoln Moore on the big play for the Warriors.
Yeah, just shy of the 20, almost at the 20. 4th and 1.
At the Warrior 21.
Here's your QB sneak here. They're changing up their quarterbacks. They've put Connor Curtis back in. Curtis is, I believe, 1 touchdown, maybe 2 in this game. And he's in the shotgun. Very surprised by that.
That's all they pray. They don't go underneath the center.
Ball's on the ground.
We got it.
Kerrigan with the recovery. Well, we got 4:58 left.
Number 52, Dylan Kerrigan.
There is life in Foxborough.
Well, they got to do it quickly, just like they did it the last time.
Yeah, again, they scored their last touchdown underneath center with a keeper, I believe. Lincoln Moore popped somebody right there. So, again, Foxborough empties. No, they got Gordon still in the backfield. They didn't empty the backfield.
Keep your eye on Way.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Tony
wow.
Sullivan. Oh, he lost his footing.
Oh, wow. Boy, he was open. Nobody even near him.
Oh, my God, he was gone. He lost his footing.
He just had a little bit of a lean on it. That's too bad.
Look at, there's absolutely nobody around him. I'm not, yeah. He just, you know, he didn't even have to stretch out for that ball. He just lost his footing. Marcusella steps up in the pocket. He's going to get hit from behind. Gene again, number 55 on the tackle.
Hornets, number 55, Jeff Gene.
No, the worst part is the clock keeps moving. We're coming down to 4 minutes.
Exactly.
17.
How many timeouts do we have left?
2, I believe.
In the old days, we would have had 5.
For sure. No, nothing there.
No.
We're going to lose a couple more.
Marcusella's pass is complete to number 8, Dylan Gordon.
Come on.
Down by senior captain, number 40, Xander Holmes.
A world of difference if Solheim doesn't fall down.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well, he couldn't have been more wide open.
That really comes down to be like the key play in the game right there. Because you sure as heck don't know what would happen if he keeps his feet. And we're going to get another sack. Foxborough needs to take a timeout here. Clock is still running, though. We got 4th and forever.
Senior captain Mark DiGirolamo on that play. It'll be 4th and long for the Warriors from their own 48.
Just, yeah, DiGirolamo.
Well, we're losing yardage now.
4th and, they say 26. Marcusella steps up again. That ball's picked off.
Kerrigan got him, I think.
Yeah, Trevor Foley.
There we go. We're going to have a little...
He's only a sophomore. Foley's had a pretty good game for the Hornets as well.
Number 26, Trevor Foley.
I think we got a personal foul.
Probably.
At the end of the play.
I think it might be on the quarterback, too.
Yeah, he threw into triple coverage there. I mean, there was nobody open.
Could have taken off.
There's already a flag down, and
Yep.
it's always very sad and depressing, obviously, to drop this game, drop the last game of the year, and in some kids' cases, the last game they'll ever play.
Yeah,
But
and most of them.
a lot of them. But you can't take away from what this team has accomplished this year.
I didn't expect it, Doug. I expected 8 wins, maybe 7, 8 wins,
Right.
but that they really proved to be a great football team. It's a shame that they lost today, but
Yeah. And you know, part of that, too, is like they bounced back from that opening loss against Milford.
Which wasn't a good loss either.
No, it was they lost by 21 points, and then they got the ball rolling a little bit. And I think by the way they were winning games, you know, blowouts, with the exception of the North Attleboro game, which was a gritty win, you know, phenomenal game for them to pull out over at Community Field, end up winning the division with it.
Yep.
But I mean, you always look at like it's over, and you know that maybe they're disappointed. I mean, how can you be disappointed with a 9-win season?
Right, exactly.
You know, credit to Jack and his staff for really preparing this team this year. I mean, they've set some records with some statistical categories that
may never be broken.
May never be broken. And a lot of young men have found themselves too. Some of these kids, we were talking earlier to Stephen Bridges' father, and you know, here's a kid that was JV football player a year ago, and you know, he might be like an All-Sun Chronicle selection. You know, possibly get some honorable mention for Hawk League. He's played a great year as an offensive lineman.
They've had a lot of young men that stepped up, no question.
Sure have. All right, straight ahead run, and nothing but runs coming at you now. And Drew Sacco on the carry.
Dylan Gordon on the stop. No gain, 2nd and 10 at the Warrior 43.
Well, that'll about do it. 2 minutes left.
Well, came here with a lot of hope and promise today, and certainly the first half showed that. It was a great first half. Second half, we just couldn't finish the job. Mansfield took advantage. That 4th down play will come back as a key one too, where they held us around midfield and then went right down. You know, so you got to gamble sometimes in order to win, and that time it worked against us, and Mansfield took full advantage of it. And so we have a 3rd down here.
This is definitely a heartbreaker for the seniors, but they've had a great year. They've had a great year.
For the Warriors.
I've been through this with my own kids. I know how it feels.
Yeah. Yep. straight ahead run there. There you go.
On the carry.
Bunch of Warriors in on that tackle there.
Kerrigan again on the tackle for the Warriors.
We might see one more play and that'll do it. There's Mike. He's on the wrong sideline. Congrats, Michael. I'm sure he misses football.
Probably misses playing.
Yeah, but he's getting a chance to watch his son play. His son's going to be a really good ball player. He already is. And he has a younger boy that'll be coming along real soon, too. They might both be in high school next year. But Mike put in his time on the Warrior sideline.
He sure did.
And that is the ball game.
All right, well, here you are, sports fans. Hard-fought battle. Mansfield, the better team today, come away with a 14-point victory, 35-21 over our beloved Warriors. Again, just a good day for football. Weather was near perfect. You know, we're going to have the presentation shortly, but we hope all you folks that followed us all year long, hope you enjoyed it. Frank and I has always had a blast.
We love it. It's the fact that this crew does the job year in and year out for us, Doug, is amazing. They can't say enough about the people that work for us.
Yeah.
Work for us. Work
with us. Yeah.
Yeah, with us, I should say. Nobody works for us.
We are truly blessed. And we have a lot to be thankful for, both on and off the field. You know, in our case, again, to echo your comments, Frank, the people, the men and women, we had quite a few of the gals out working today.
Sure.
God bless them. But they make this happen, and they do it all year round with all the events throughout Foxborough. You know, school events, sporting events,
music,
graduation, music, you name it. Great group of people. There's always opportunities for people to sign up offices uptown on Central Street. I tell you to pull up close, but somebody tried to do that a couple weeks ago and almost took out the building.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, an unwelcome visitor that day. Yeah, wanted a better look. But no one was hurt, fortunately. But honestly, we do, Frank and I, we do appreciate the work that our team does here. And we thank them for allowing us the chance to talk football and bring the games to you. We're looking forward to next year if they'll have us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
If I can walk up the stands.
There you go. There's Scotty down the truck. Hey, you guys are awesome. We wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving
and a Merry Christmas.
And a Merry Christmas too. Take care of yourselves, folks. You bet. Thank you.
All right.
First of all, congratulations to both of these fantastic teams for great seasons, and as well as congratulations to our both head coaches. For the Warriors, Jack Martinelli, and for the Hornets, Mike Redding. We would also like to publicly acknowledge and thank George Pantos, owner of Jimmy's Pub and Restaurant, for donating all of the next 4 trophies, which are the Most Valuable Player and Outstanding Lineman Awards. The Jeff Parker Outstanding Lineman Award will be presented by the Parker family. And the winner is, for the Warriors, number 52, Dylan Kerrigan. And the Matt McHugh Outstanding Lineman Award, which will be presented by Matthew McHugh's sister, Katherine Jansen, goes to the Hornets, number 73, James Gilleran.
Nice job, Jimmy. Jimbo. Good shit, Jimmy. Flick him.
And the winner of the Vinago Foxborough Most Valuable Player Award will be presented by Foxborough Athletic Director Joe Cusack. goes to number 8, Dylan Gordon. And the winner of the Dawn Caravan Mansfield Most Valuable Player, which will be presented by Mansfield High School Athletic Director Mike Redding, goes to number 22, Rocco Scott. And to present the Don Caravan Trophy to the winning team, please have the Mansfield captains come out and receive their award from the Foxborough High School Athletic Director, Tim Hazzard, Joe Ford, Mark DiGirolamo, James Fischera, and Xander Holmes accept the Don Caravan Trophy for the winning team, the Mansfield Hornets. Once again, congratulations to both teams for an outstanding game, and happy Thanksgiving and safe travels to all.
Hoist it up, baby!
Oh, yeah, it's just smooth. Hold on. Is it waiting right? They got to add 20. Hold on. Ah! You got it?
Hold that John up! Go!
Okay, let's go! Brothers on 3, 1, 2, 3! Let's go!
Thanks for watching this Cable 8 sports coverage of the 2021 football season. Game coverage made possible through the efforts of Foxborough Cable Access volunteers. You can watch all the Warrior home games, Mondays at 8 on Comcast Channel 8 and Verizon Channel 39. You can also catch us online at fcatv.org and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter.